Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? It's me, your boy Blood Raw IC Different, coming back at y'all with a real quick video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, make sure all post notifications on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that throw Ike's on my YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. Will you be ready? The topic of discussion of this video today: are you ready? And will you be ready when the marauders and the group of mobs that have lost their mind because society has failed, has fallen? Will you be ready? Are you ready? Would you be able to keep 5 to 10 men that done lost their mind, that's hungry, that has no resources, and all they can think about is their hunger for food and supplies? Are you ready? Are you ready, my YouTube family? I just had to make this video, man, because it came across my mind to ask those who watch my content on our channel, because this ain't my channel, this is our channel, my YouTube family. Are you ready, man? Are you ready for the carnage that's going to take place when the power goes out, man? Are you ready for the carnage and the chaos that's going to take place when all the grocery stores stop getting restocked with supplies and food? Are you ready? That's the question you got to sit back and ask yourself. If everything stops for 30 to 90 days, you saw what happened when Hurricane Helene came. People was out power for some people had power, was without power for a week, almost up to 6 weeks. And people was going crazy. Like, they couldn't even deal with that. Now imagine if everything stops for 3 months, 6 months to a year. If that was just a pre-run, man, of things that can happen. That was a national disaster caused by nature itself, which I feel like it was modified. I feel like it was a bioweapon used by the government, because you got to think, if it was a hurricane that hit us, which they labeled it as Hurricane Helene, where was the water that pushed the hurricane? You got to use your common sense when dealing with this storm, Hurricane Helene. I'm not going to get off topic, but you got to think. They say we got hit with a hurricane. You got to think. A hurricane intensifies with water. We ain't around no water like that to make that hurricane come through with the winds it had to snap trees that was as wide as houses. I'm talking about trees that's been here for hundreds of years, just got broke like a toothpick, uprooted out the ground. Y'all seen the damage that wind did. So you got to ask yourself, if that was a hurricane, what was the water that intensified the winds? It really wasn't even hardly no rain with it. That's a whole nother discussion right there. That's a whole nother video, bro. You got to think. But like I say, my YouTube family, are you ready? Are you ready to survive, man? Do you got what it takes, man? Would you convert to cannibalism if it came to it? You got to ask yourself these serious questions, because I feel like I talk to people on a day-to-day basis that I interact with. You got a lot of people think like, man, they'll never let that happen to us over here in America, man. They got our best interests at heart. And I keep telling people, man, the government don't give a fuck about you, bro. Do you really think that they care about your survival, your livelihood? Hell, fuck no, man. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready? Do you got what it takes, man, when they come, man? And I ain't talking about this system. I'm talking about your next door neighbor. When your next door neighbor know you got some supplies or feel like you got supplies, are you ready? You got to ask yourself, my YouTube family, do you think your best friend will be able to be trusted when there's hardly no more food left? Do you think your sister or your brother will be able to be trusted when there's only one bag of rice left? Do you think your significant other, the one you lay next to, do you think you will be able to trust them when there's only one bag of rice left? You got to think, man, are you ready? That's what I'm gonna title this video. Are you ready? You can't be worried about everybody else if they ready. Are they gonna be able to survive? The question I'm asking you, are you ready, man? And like I tell people on a day-to-day basis, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope a lot of the information that I read and come across, I hope it's all don't come to pass. But your ass better be ready. I feel like with the American people, the writing's on the wall, but the people over here are so sleep and distracted. They worry about athletes, entertainers, rappers, reality TV shows, and the average person don't even got 6 months, I say 30 days worth of food stashed away in their home. Because it's coming, man. History always repeats itself. Every nation falls. Every empire falls. Every empire usually falls after about 100 and something year reign. They done controlled everything. 100 up to 200 years. America's been reigning a little over 100 years. 200 and something years. I think America has been in control right at 220 years now as far as being the dominant nation. But guess what you got to think? Constantine fell. Rome fell. The British Empire fell. Tartaria fell. All the great powers fell. Even those that was great that the Bible speaks of, what happened? They all fell, man. All because they indulge in the evil, wicked ways, man. But I just want to know, are you ready, man? You got to sit there and let that marinate. You can't be worried about everybody else, man. You got to think. There might come a point in time where you won't be able to leave your house for 6 months. Are you ready? There might come a point in time you don't got electricity, a clean water source for 6 months. Are you ready? You got to think. These other nations and cultures of people, that's what they do. They used to not having clean water. They got to walk 5 miles just to get some clean water and 5 miles back. Think about it, man. The average American has been and is too dependent on the system, man. Let me tell you something. They got this thing right on the Discovery Channel. You can go pull it up. Well, they did like a scenario, right? A reenactment. They basically saying if the truck stopped in America, then the power is out. 90% of the American people will be gone within a year. So what that tell you? Our government knows that the average American is not ready. They know, man. But it don't even matter about everybody else. Are you ready? You want to be able to help those in need, but at the same time, you're going to have people coming to take, pillage, rob, steal, and kill for survival. Because the thing about it, when you're hungry, starvation is a motherfucker, man. It will turn people into wild animals, man. And you're going to have groups of people out here that convert to cannibalism, going to be doing anything and everything to survive, man. And people talking about, well, I hunted fish. Nah, you got it wrong. Because, see, this is what you got to understand. Back when the Great Depression hit, they almost ate the wildlife to an extinction. To become extinct. That means they about ate all the birds, all the squirrels, all the rabbits, all the deers, all the fish out the ponds to an extinction level event. Now, just think. We didn't have that many people like we do now on the earth, right here in America. Do you know how bad it will get, man? I ain't even gonna make this video long, bro. But you just gotta think, are you ready? Sit back and in your thoughts and be like, well, am I ready? Could I sit at home for 30 days without having to leave my house, knowing it's very dangerous out there? There is no food at the grocery stores. There is no water. Ain't nobody coming to help me. I got 30 days. All right, I'm going to make it more simple. If we all got an Amber Alert to our phone saying you are not confined to your home for 45 days, anybody caught out will be shot, meaning by the local government. That you go to seeing tanks rolling around and they say, you are confined to your home for 45 days. And that's all the supplies you got. Man, y'all better wake up, bro. And that's why I keep always say, you want to be ready so you don't have to get ready, man. Man, it's been your boy Blood Raw. Until next time I'm out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?